Hello everyone and welcome to the English class. I am teacher Mimosa and today we are going to have a revision from units 1 and 2. In this exercise we have a grammar part. We have some different tenses that we already had them in the first unit. You remember when we talked about present simple. Present simple, we use it to talk about permanent situations, routines, and for timetabled event in the future. Present continuous, to talk about things that are happening now. Present perfect, to connect past events with the present. And past simple, to talk about the events which are finished. So here you have some examples of the verbs that you see on brackets. You have to put them in the right tense. The first one is how often do you go to the cinema? So it is in the present simple. My sister sees her boyfriend twice a week. Number 2, don't disturb me. I am doing my homework. So this is in the present continuous. Number 3, I like Sam. How long have you known him? This is present perfect. I ran all the way to school this morning. This is past simple. Number 5, where is the ice cream? Sorry, I have just finished it. This is present perfect. Number 6, she has recently taken up the piano. She loves it. Number 7, Alex wasn't there when I called. He had already left. Number 8, Kevin arrived while we were having lunch. Number 9, after seeing the film, he bought the DVD. And the last one, I was watching TV when I heard a bang. Write complete sentences with the present perfect tense and for or since. We said that we use present perfect with for and since to show how long an action or event has been in progress. Let's see the examples that we have in this exercise. Under 0, we have I haven't seen Richard for 3 years. The first one is we, not be, to the cinema last December. And the right answer for this is we haven't been to the cinema since last December. Number 2, I've lived here for 10 years, or I have lived. Number 3, Jeremy has worn glasses for several years. 4th, my cousin Joe has had his driving license since 2005. 5, she has sent 10 text messages since she woke up. 6, my dog hasn't eaten anything for 3 days. And the last one, he has known Emma for 6 months. Complete with the past simple, past continuous, or past perfect tense. In the second unit, we explained past simple and past continuous. We use the past simple to talk about completed actions in the past, and we use past continuous together with the past simple to talk about an action that happened while another action was in progress. We also talked about the past perfect. We said that past perfect is used together with the past simple to show that one post-action happened before another. It was the month of May, and 3 Russian football fans were driving from St. Petersburg to Vladivostok at 13,000 kilometer journey to see their team play in the cup final. Their team, so the verb in brackets, which is win, you have to write in the correct tense. It is won, so their team won. After the game had finished, they started the trip back. While they were crossing the mountains, their old car completely broke down, and they had to take the train home. Later, when the football club heard how far the fans had driven, they gave them a new car. In this exercise, you have to complete with question tags. As you see under 0, we have, we've seen this film, haven't we? Number 1, you know the answer, don't you? She doesn't like me, does she? They weren't angry, were they? Josh can swim, can't he? Helen eats meat, doesn't she? The boys aren't coming, are they? I haven't met Julian yet. Have I? This film is awful, isn't it? Marion has got a new laptop, hasn't she? You didn't buy those jeans, did you? Exercise number 5 is write comparative sentences. We said that when we want to make a comparison stronger, we add the words like much, far, and a bit before the comparative adjective, and to compare two things, we use the word than. Let's see the examples. Under 0, we have Spain is much hotter than France. Number 1 is I don't feel better. In fact, I feel a bit worse than yesterday. Number 2, so you can see there that the words that are at the end of the sentence, you have to use them, like a bit, not as, a lot, far. Number 2 is the final was not as exciting as the semi-final. Number 3 is yesterday's exam was a lot easier than last year's. Delivering newspapers is not as rewarding as working in a hospital. And the last one is the beaches in Greece and Turkey are far better than those in the UK. Exercise number 6 says, put the words in the correct category. There are 6 words in each category. You can see here the words I put on the table. I would like you to write them on your book or on your notebooks. And the clothes and accessories, we have fleece, leggings, tracksuit top, bangle, jumper, and tights. At footwear part, we have shoes, trainers, high heels, boots, and sandals. Jobs, we have receptionist, mechanic, politician, ski instructor, electrician. At transport, we have helicopter, ferry, lorry, mops, and van. Exercise number 7 is write the adjective to describe the job. You know that adjectives are words that describe or modify another person or thing in the sentence. I guess you remember adjectives that describe work from Unit 1, and here you have some of them. Under 0 you have you don't earn very much money, it's badly paid. There is nothing to do all day. It's what is the adjective that starts with D, that describes this sentence or this word? It is dull. Number 2, it's useful work. It's worthwhile. You use a lot of energy. It's tiring. Number 4, you can get injured if you aren't careful. It's dangerous. 5, you feel good when you get results. It's rewarding. Number 6, you travel to exciting places. It's glamorous. You learn a lot while you do it. It's educational. You just sit at the till all day. It's boring. You get a chance to make things. It's creative. There is always too much to do. It's stressful. You get a good salary. It's well paid. And the last one, you do something different every day. It's exciting. Exercise number 8 is choose the correct option. What a journey! We left at 6 in the morning and Mom drove us to the station. What do you think? What is the best choice? Got on or gets on? Which is the correct one? Let's see. It is got on. We got on the train and arrived in Oxford 15 minutes later. There, we had to change or catch the train. What do you think? Let's see. It is change. So, there we had to change trains for London. We arrived at Paddington station at 7:30 and walked to the nearest coffee shop. We needed to eat something. After that, we went by bus to the airport. The plane left at 11 a.m. and we arrived in New York 5 hours later. When we got off the plane, it started to snow, but there were no more taxis at the airport. Luckily, our friend was waiting for us and she gave us a lift to our hotel. Dear students, this is all for today. Thank you for your attention.